violence or no other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, YouTube? It's the Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
The horrific scene in Phoenix. One woman has died and 9 police officers were shot or wounded after answering a call. The suspect barricading himself in a home, shooting the first officer on the scene, and then another image. Not the suspect, but another man seen carefully placing a baby on that doorstep.
Woo! This is crazy, y'all.
As officers then approached, you can hear the gunfire from the home. The baby still on that doorstep when the gunfire was over. Our chief national correspondent, Matt Gutman, in Phoenix tonight.
So this Supa Gremlin on Demon Time kills his ex-girlfriend and then uses his baby, their baby, as bait to injure, shoot, and try and kill 9 officers. I mean, we had Raji Black. We had Veli Vel, the rapper. Both of those guys spazzed out, killed their ex-girlfriends, baby mamas, wives, whatever, and then did it to themselves. This guy right here, he takes the cake. He, if there was a super gremlin, a domestic violence super gremlin who was the GOAT, this is it. And I'm not trying to glorify it. I'm just saying, I mean, we also had the guy who was getting in a fight with his mom in New York and shot the 2 officers and killed them. That was crazy too. But this dude, he's on a whole different level.
Get back! Get back!
Tonight, a clearer picture of what led to the horror playing out in this Phoenix neighborhood. The deadly hours-long standoff left 5 officers shot, 4 more wounded by shrapnel. It all began with a 911 call overnight about a woman shot in a domestic dispute. And as an officer approached the home, police say he was lured.
He was actually invited inside by the suspect. The suspect ambushed him with a gun and shot him several times.
And we're mad because they're asking for no-knock warrants. Yeah, it's like that.
Police swarmed, SWAT called out, rifles pointed at that house, when suddenly the door opens. Authorities say this man, who was not the shooter, carefully placing an infant on the doorstep. Then he backs up towards police, hands in the air.
Bruh. Pull up your pants, bro. In a situation where you could lose your life, at least you want to go out presentable. This man, I mean, if he got shot in this altercation, it would look like somebody done took his booty and then shot him. Because this man's pants is all the way, I mean, this is crazy. I mean, this is the community. And obviously, he had nothing to do with it. But, come on, big dog. It's about how you present yourself, man.
And as officers move in to rescue the baby, a barrage of gunshots from inside the house hitting officers. Those who could ran, others hobbling or carried out of range. The street littered with wounded cops, some writhing in agony. 4 shot in that incident, another 4 hit by shrapnel.
Those officers were all able to get back to safety, while 2 other officers returned fire at the suspect.
And we're supposed to believe that these super gremlins are scared of these officers. And he did all of this because of systematic oppression, racism, slavery, and poverty. That's how we're going to chalk it up. We're going to chalk up this man's actions to that. Oh, okay.
But the baby appearing unharmed in the middle of that gunfire, still on that doorstep. Finally, SWAT entering the home, the gunman already dead.
If I seem upset, I am. This is senseless. It doesn't need to happen, and it continues to happen over and over again.
And David, here in Phoenix, we have just learned that that suspect and the woman he allegedly shot, both of them have died, but that their baby girl, who you mentioned, survived that gunfire right there in this doorstep.
This Supa Gremlin used his baby girl, a baby girl, as bait. We also had that guy in Memphis. I just now thought about it, and he threw his baby in the Mississippi River. That was crazy. The Supa Gremlin out there in Memphis. So, but I mean, this guy, he's up there. He's up there.
Police say she's going to be okay. David.
Just an extraordinary and awful scene there playing out. Matt, thank you.
We're following breaking news out of Phoenix, tracking an overnight shooting near 54th Avenue and Elmwood Street. You're looking at live pictures right now. Phoenix police say there is a suspect currently barricaded inside of a home.
We are told several officers and one person have been injured. Team 12's Jess Winters there right now working to get some more information about this. So make sure to stay with Today in AZ for the very latest information.
We have new video into our newsroom this morning regarding this incident. We have blurred the video, but here's what it shows. A person exiting the home holding a child. There you can see right now they have that pink baby bag in their hands. They come out of the home, put the bag down, and then put the child down on the front porch right there. You can see after they put the child down, they back away, backing up to officers. We're told that person is now, you can see the hands up, is now in custody. We don't know what role that person plays in all of this. We do know, again, they are in custody though. We also don't have an update on the child or the condition of the child who was placed there on the porch. You can see.
Oh, so they didn't shoot him. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. They need to say pants up, don't shoot, bruh. Pants up, don't shoot. Pants up. Pull your goddamn pants up, man.
Of the child who was placed there on the porch. You can see. Yeah, that's when shots were fired.
Yeah.
Right after that person came out to police. Once again, we blurred the video. At that point, officers approaching the front door, someone opened fire, ambushing. Those officers were told from inside the house.
Phoenix police have confirmed several officers and one person have been injured. They also say there was somebody barricaded inside that residence. Now, Jess Winters spoke to a witness who was out there, who was there for all of this. Heard and watched it play out. He says he heard multiple gunshots, flashbangs, and folks being told to stay clear and told to stay inside their residence. So we're working to find out more. We do have a crew on the scene of several hospitals, so we're working to get more information about that. I can tell you, police just tweeted out, Phoenix police, saying there will be a media briefing. They gave a location. They haven't given a time yet for that, so of course we'll be following it and we'll bring you that live if we can right here on 12.
When the first officer arrived on scene, he approached the home to help. He was actually invited inside by the suspect, an adult male. As he approached the doorway, the suspect ambushed him with a gun and shot him several times.
Dang. So the Supa Gremlin ain't playing. Like, Supa Gremlins just be hating, man. Like, why do that? You already took out your baby moms and them, and obviously we know that it's hunting season for sisters out here, man. God bless you, sisters. I don't know what we can do to stop this, but these Supa Gremlins are on demon time. But the thing is, it's like, why even bring the officer in? You might as well have just capped yourself after you did it to your ex-girl. But to bring in these officers, man, they ain't do nothing. They just trying to help the situation.
That officer was able to get back and get away to safety. Other officers, backup officers, arrived on scene, and they surrounded the home and began calling out the occupants. An adult male came to the door holding a baby, an infant. He placed that infant on the ground in front of the front door and then walked out towards the officers where they began detaining him.
Wow, so he lets a man out, and we saw that. But to use your child as bait, this guy is a sicko, man. He doesn't care about anybody. He doesn't care about anything. He doesn't even care about himself. He's just a super gremlin on demon time.
Other officers also moved in to secure that infant. At that time, the suspect opened fire on the officers again, striking 4 officers.
And look how trusting these officers are of the super gremlin. He just shot an officer 4 times after inviting him into the home. Now he places the kid out there. They approach, and then he shoots 4 more officers. They ain't playing with y'all, man. They really not.
And also striking 4 other officers, so 8 in total, 4 directly with gunfire and 4 indirectly with ricochet or shrapnel, bullet shrapnel.
Wow, so you see how dangerous these domestic calls are. Like I said, Raji Black, the super gremlin in Memphis who threw his baby in the water and took out his baby mother. We got the super gremlin in New York City whose mama actually called the police on him. He killed 2 officers. I know it's some more that I'm forgetting. Jay Stash, right? The super gremlin rapper. Veli Vale, the super gremlin rapper. I mean, this keeps happening. Keeps happening.
Those officers were all able to get back to safety, while 2 other officers returned fire at the suspect. They attempted negotiations with the adult male suspect.
Never negotiate with super gremlins.
And ultimately made entry into the home and determined that he was deceased inside. They also located the adult female victim of the initial shooting call, who was critically injured.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.